disappearance case you've heard of. 1. The Jack family disappearance. In 1989, a whole family in Prince George, BC disappeared after a man at the pub promised a logging camp job to the father/husband, and that he could bring his wife and children along. Nobody has seen any of them since. 2. Serenity Dennard is the one that sticks with me and bothers me. She was known to run away, which was supposedly part of why she was in the residential facility, where she should have been safe. However, a 9-year-old runs out of a supervised gym in the middle of the morning and is literally never seen again? They waited almost 2 hours to call the police despite it being 5 degrees out and her not having a coat. She couldn't have gotten far, and yet she's never been found. 3. A cold case here in Belgium, the disappearance of Natalie Gage-Spreegs. 10-year-old Natalie Gage-Spreegs disappeared in Leefdal on February 26, 1991 and no trace has been found of her since then. Every morning, 10-year-old Natalie Gage-Spreegs took the bus to school from the bus stop on Tervuursesteenweg in Leefdal, about 200 meters from her home. Gage-Spreegs attended a special education school in Lovenjoul. Normally, she walked to the bus stop, but on the morning of February 26, 1991, her father dropped her off at the bus stop. A neighbor saw Gage-Spreegs sitting in a gray Toyota Corolla around 7:30 a.m. A man, around 50 years old, appeared to have broken down by the roadside. He was bent over the open hood. The neighbor saw Gage-Spreegs gesturing to her from the car, which she found strange. After dropping off her own children at school, she decided to contact Gage-Spreegs' school. She was then informed that she had not arrived. The driver of the car had possibly kidnapped Gage-Spreegs. Gage-Spreegs' father, a career soldier, had just returned from a daily run. He was informed by a superior that his daughter had not arrived at school. Major searches followed in Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, and France. Photos of Gage-Spreegs were also distributed, but these efforts yielded no results. In the first few weeks of the investigation, police received 920 tips. More than 120 sex offenders were questioned as part of the investigation. In addition, the names of well-known murderers such as Ludo de Buchler, Christian van Gelloven, Ronald Jansen, Michel Fourniret, Andras Pandy, and Marc Dutroux were mentioned in the investigation. No connection could be made with any of them. 4. Terrence Willems disappeared in 2004 after being taken into custody by a sheriff's deputy near Naples, Florida. It turned out another man named Felipe Santos had also disappeared after being taken into custody by the same deputy several months earlier. 5. So utterly bizarre. A boy disappears after a lorry carrying sulfuric acid crashes in Somosierra, Spain. His parents perished but the boy vanished. Police searched the area. There was no way the acid could have dissolved the body as it would have had to be completely